How do lonely people get friends? In what context are you using lonely? Lonely like I'm an introvert and I find it hard to talk to people, so I don't have a lot of friends. Or lonely like I just moved from La to Tallahassee and I don't know anybody here. Get among a group of people who are enjoying a common activity. Having things in common is the best chance of making friends, and doing things in common is a way to achieve that. Extroverts adopt them. Join a jail. I can't wait to find out. Edit. Thank random lonely person. Let's be friends. By looking for community groups in their area that have similar hobbies and joining them. X. Like running - look for a running club. There's always one around. First of all, be comfortable with being friends with yourself. You have to be able to live your life happily by yourself, do what you enjoy, try new things, smile, and be able to find your own company, something that makes you happy. Then while you live life, doing things, trying things, make sure you seem open to other people and approachable - smiling, posture, eye contacts, etc. Also strike conversation. It's not weird to overthink that simple as hi, what's the worst that will happen? They'll walk away. If talking hard, make sure what I said about being approachable is key. Most likely if you meet someone doing something you enjoy or just doing regularly, they will also be interested and may have similar interest. So if a conversation happens, make sure it's not too forward and uncomfortable, but also make it so it doesn't seem like a passing conversation but more of a meaningful one. Really just be happy with yourself and create good vibe around you and don't fear others. Have a nice day and hope you smile. Step 1. Find extrovert. Step 2. Latch onto extrovert. Step 3. Extrovert will inevitably adopt you. By not, under any circumstance, admit or show you are lonely. It's hard. Loneliness is like a deep stench you can't get off that's only remedied by the very thing it repulses. You don't. You just collect a whole bunch of hobbies and activities that keep you busy. My only friends I have are the ones that have been here from the start. All my friends I have made in the past year are normally gone in a month. I see a lot of comments here that are like just put yourself out there, which is fine and all. I'm not that socially awkward and have a lot of acquaintances. But how do you get past the small talk phase to make long-lasting and deep friendships? Whenever I open up about myself, it usually isn't reciprocated, or I feel like I'm being emo and burdening someone. Or I feel like I'm prodding other people to open up about themselves when they don't want to. Volunteer. We don't lie. Get a dog. The dog can be your friend. You can then go to places where dog walkers go and talk to other people with dogs. If the people don't want your company, it does not matter because you have a dog. Ask what their favorite block in Minecraft is. Bait other lonely people with internet comments based on their interests. Check every day to check the bait and add to it as needed. Snag the food of a potential friend in trap. Take home. You now have a friend. Feed and water. Just punch someone. I wish I noobed. Hardest thing I ever did was walk up to a stranger in a nightclub, sit beside them, and start talking to them. But that one act changed my life, and led to so many wonderful things. being once the same person as you. I'll say this. Get yourself out into as many different situations as you possibly can minus walking and jogging groups. Join a squash, sailing, kite flying, tennis or book club. Volunteer for a soup kitchen or your library or local museum. Whatever floats your boat. On Saturday mornings, take a Friday night job in hospitality. Instant friend group. Start driving an Uber so you can get used to the idea of random chatting. Another instant way to meet people minus get, or borrow, a dog, and go for walks in the park. Sit on a bench for a while. Guaranteed someone will join you on that bench and start chatting. It's good practice to put yourself at ease in a casual social situation. If you find the words sticking in your throat, think about the person you really are in your head, and let some of that goodness out. It gets easier and easier the more you practice. Also minus ask questions. It shows you're interested and people will respond to the genuineness. When you've done some chatting, ask if the person wants to catch up for a coffee outside of the usual meeting place, or see a movie you've both been talking about, or meet up for a drink on Friday night at your local bar. Not all of the people you meet will stick. Some you'll wish you never started talking to. Some will hurt your feelings and ignore you or even be rude and dismissive to you. But the ones who do stick minus it's a game changer. Good luck, fellow Soul-X. Hate to break it to you, but people can still have friends and be lonely. Just as people can have no friends, yet not feel lonely. It's a state of mind, not a friend count. Awkwardly stalk them until they notice you. I don't have friends. Sometimes they're approached by outgoing or extroverted people and they end up connecting. Sometimes they'll make the first move or their circumstances and situations out in a public setting will get them friends through simple conversations. Having friends doesn't always solve loneliness, trust me.